When I have to like remember to watch a show periodically, I just forget and I lose interest. But when I can buy the whole series and watch it like one after the other, then I like fall in love with it and watch it all the time. Thanks, Mighty Thor. I just watched it actually. It's still wet, so yeah. And I don't know what's happening here. It's beautiful. Oh wow, wow! You're going to Australia. Well, you're going to Australia in the winter, so at least our Australian winter is mostly nice. It depends on where you're going. Where are you going to Australia? I want to watch 6 Feet Under one day. Sydney. Well, Sydney is pretty cool. I mean, there's so much to do in Sydney, but it's because it's a city. I mean, just some of the tall buildings can like make the cold winds a little colder. Whenever I went to Brisbane in Australian winter, it would always just be colder just because of the shadows and stuff like that. But then I'd go into the suburbs and be outside in the green grass and the blue sky, and it'd be cold, but the sun would be so warm, so it was actually really nice. So you should have a really fun time. And are you leaving like June? I've never been to Perth, so I can't recommend it, but I definitely want to go one day. I've never been to Europe. Oh yeah, I have. I've been to Paris twice. That was nice, but that's all. That's well, France. I've been to France, Paris, and that other place begins with an M. Marseille. The summer is pretty hot, and last summer was really stormy and wet the whole time. But that was in Queensland. I don't know. Oh no, not at all. No, it's Australian winter is probably the equivalent of like a New York spring. So if you like New York spring, yeah, I sound like a dick, didn't I, Ellie Hallie Hassan? Oh yeah, I have twice, right? Yeah, I just forgot about my trip to France. Yeah, yeah, no, no, definitely. I mean, how long are you staying for the whole summer? Because if you're not staying for longer than 2 weeks, do not go because you just can't see enough. And Australia is so far away that you might as well make your trip worthwhile. I mean, I lived there all my life until 3 years ago, and I still haven't seen hardly any of the like, quintessential iconic spots. Oh yeah, I also went to England, but you know what? The weird thing is that I never consider that part of Europe, and I know that technically it is. It just isn't to me. I don't know why I think that way. I think I was like tweeting about it, and I was like, wow, apparently the UK is part of Europe. But when I was a kid, I was taught completely differently. I thought the UK was just on its own. So, but why haven't they converted to the euro? What is the difference? Or can someone like that's what I thought. But I thought England had declared that it was its own continent because I read a book that was like many people believe many people that believe that Australia is the largest country and continent, but England is the largest country, which doesn't make any sense. But Australia isn't an island. England's an island or something. I don't know. It was really confusing. I was 8, so I should just disregard the things I learnt when I was 8. Right. Okay, cool. Well, quick history lesson. Apologies to everyone. Um, yeah, it's much larger than England, so I don't know. Whatever I was reading must have been written by totally people who have never even been to Australia or England or have read a book. Um, but I didn't read a book either. I learned off you guys. Thanks, peeps. Can someone kick out Jay? Thank you. We don't use that word in Caitlin land. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Do I have to click it? What is it? I can't click it. Now you send me links of creepy things. What is this? What is this? What is this? Hey guys, I'm using Google Chrome. Did anyone else download Google Chrome? Guy! That's so cute. Emily. It took me a while to figure out what the fuck you guys were doing. Oh, and your tongue out? Ew. Ew. Doing the naughty on my screen. I'm closing that down. That's brilliant. um, anyway, now that I have that burnt into my memory, I'm gonna be sleeping at night. I'm gonna be seeing like, dun, 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 dun. um, why is nobody using English? Tis in vanilla fra orange. I see right to you, girl. What is that? You is racist? Why does race always come up with me? Why? Why? I don't understand. I don't know what I have to do or say for that to not be an issue with me. It's really annoying. Anyway. Sure, Matja, but you know me, I suck at collabs. So, did anyone else download Google Chrome because they were watching YouTube and the ads popped up saying like, make YouTube faster with Google Chrome? And then they downloaded Google Chrome and then they went to YouTube and it was not faster at all. It's so slow. It's really annoying. Um, the certain pages, other pages, when I go to like blogTV or I go to a blog or something like that, that comes up faster than a Safari browser or a Firefox browser. Especially here, I don't know what it is about where I live, um, but whatever wireless connection they have, but it's so slow. And I don't think it's me. I don't think it's like I don't think I've been spoiled with like super high internet, but I just remember a time when like YouTube videos downloaded fairly quickly. I remember a time, and it wasn't like 2006, but it was like 2008. Was 2008 a good year for like fast internet? And 2009, I remember saying so many times like the internet is so fucking slow. And then I remember saying now a lot that the internet here is so fucking slow. Am I friends with any famous YouTubers? Well, who do you consider a famous YouTuber? Cool. Well, that's good to know, Chris. Um, I liked how it synced all my tabs, but I could only choose between Safari or Mozilla. Is there a chance where you can actually sync Safari again? Joseph, wow, I didn't realize Joseph Birdsong was a famous YouTuber. See, I don't know. I can't. Well, I can. I know. I think there's like the top 10 subscribe where I consider like, oh, everybody knows about them. But Joseph, I didn't know. Yeah, he's great. He's really talented. I'm not. I don't know. Like we don't hang out that much, but I really respect and admire him. I think he's really cool, and I wish that we would hang out more when he comes to New York. I know Philly D, and I don't think I've talked to Shay Carl ever. And Molly, I see rarely these days. I saw her last weekend. I saw her yesterday, and that was cool. But she was really hungry, and it took me a whole hour to get there, so I was really mad at myself. So it wasn't a great. What's with all the Can we I mean, I don't mind people speaking another language on my chat, but when they type so much of it, it's really hard to keep up with everybody else. Shane Dawson, I never met Shane Dawson, but I think he's a good dude. I remember Money House. Wow, he's a weird guy. When am I going to post new YouTube videos? I don't know. I have so many backed up. I even had this fun idea that I went to Boston, and I had this really fun idea about making it kind of interactive because I hadn't done an interactive video before. Like not one where you go like do 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 do. But I'm too fucking lazy. I just don't do it. Well, yeah, I don't really talk to Natalie anymore though, so